She is Mrs. Vivian Chimezie Azubike. She oversees the overall direction and operations of Nigerian Chamber of Shipping. She's vested with the responsibility of promoting sustainable practices, fostering international collaborations, and advocating for policies that enhance the competitiveness of Nigeria's maritime industry on the global stage. Vivian is a distinguished professional with diverse background in business, management, organization, particularly within the maritime sector. Her leadership at Nigerian Chamber of Shipping suggests a commitment to furthering the interests of the Nigerian maritime industry, which is crucial for the country's economic growth and positioning its international trade. As Director General of Nigerian Chamber of Shipping, she has continued to contribute to the development and growth of the Nigerian maritime sector. One of her many accomplishments was organizing the first IMO International Day for Women in Maritime Conference in Nigeria, which had the participation of 2 international guests and the first female president of the World Maritime University, Dr. Cleopatra Dombia Henry. WISA International President at that time, Ms. Despina Pale Theodosio, who is also the CEO of Tototio Maritime. Vivian holds BTech in Transport Management from the University of Technology, Owerri, and a master's degree in Business Administration from Lagos State University. She also has an MBA from Tekedia Institute, a US-recognized IT solution-based institution. Vivian's career trajectory showcases a blend of leadership, human resources, international business acumen, and a deep commitment to both maritime industry and personal growth. She's happily married with kids. Ladies and gentlemen, she's also the Public Relations Officer, Women's International Shipping and Trading Association, Nigeria. We welcome and celebrate MMS Inspired Amazon 2024, Mrs. Vivian Chimezie Azubike. Congratulations, ma'am. And to do the presentation of certificates, we'll kindly have our DG also, but a regional DG, the DG African Ship Owners Association. Let's give her a round of applause, Madam Fomi for Lauren Shep.
Thank you very much. On behalf, first I want to appreciate God for the opportunity and for the privilege of being, counted amongst the inspired Amazons in the industry, and also inspired woman, Amazon in Nigeria. I want to thank God for the opportunity, and I want to thank especially the governing council and the board of trustees of this great institution, MMS. Thank you, Mr. Anaroke, for the privilege and for this award. I have put something down here, and I'll quickly run through it. The reason I did that is because I really appreciate this award. I'm not one with someone who likes to go for awards and all that, but then I consider this very special. And the reason is because the past recipients of these awards are people that I consider very great. Women, can we applaud the women in this room, please? I consider them really women. I consider them great women who have inspired a lot. Some of them are mentors. They mentor us from afar. Some of them are coaches. There are a lot of coaches, but then as much as it has been bastardized, there are not so many coaches that you look up to. Some of them are people that have indeed inspired us. And because of what I stand for, I believe that when you receive awards, it means that there's something in you, and there's also a lot of demands are being made on you to give more. And so that was why I took this award, really. Can we applaud the women in this room again? Seated in the front rows, all the way from the left, women of substance, women who have defied the odds, women you could go to and ask 1 or 2 questions, and they are happy to lend their voices women that are happy to hold your hands. You know, when we talk about inclusion, you know, especially in this industry, we don't see so many DJs of my age. You know, I'm small. I consider myself a young girl. Yes, indeed. This is the maritime industry. I know what I'm talking about. I've been privileged to be here about more than 15 years. I mean, in the industry, so to speak, but that's not the total of my years in my career. You know, so I've been in other climes, and I know what it means to be in the Nigerian maritime industry, and it's no joke. So if you are a woman recognized in this industry, indeed, you're doing something remarkable and something that is worth applauding. All right? So I want to thank, again, on behalf of my family. Yes, it's a working week, so my husband couldn't come. So you can imagine if I had wanted him to be here, he would have been here, because it's something I appreciate pretty much. Like I had earlier said, I want to acknowledge the courageous and inspiring women whose stories have served as foundation for this narrative. I want to applaud their resilience and strength and unwavering spirit that they have left as indelible mark on all of us. I want to thank of course, earlier had said thank you to MMS Inspired Amazon, you know, directors, I mean the board of trustees and the governing council. I want to also thank the governing council of the Nigerian Chamber of Shipping, where I serve as the director general. I use the word serve because most times when we sit at helms of affairs, you think you don't remember that you're there to give a service. And that's why at the end of the year, when you retire, they said after fruitful years of service. And so I want to thank the governing council for giving me that platform for me to showcase what God has put in me. I thank God for the challenges, because it brings about the best. It makes me think deep to know what I can give and to be happy to offer them. And it'll be a remiss if I do not express my gratitude to my children who don't have the opportunity to have me around all the time, and the family and friends. I thank you for the encouragement, the understanding, and the patience that have served as a constant source of strength. And thank you also for your presence in my life. From the bottom of my heart, I appreciate this honor, and I'm profoundly grateful. Thank you very much.